Good afternoon. It's August the 30th, 2016. Time to wrap up our trading today. We came in today with the idea that we were sellers at 2180 or better. That was our number one area, and we had our first buy at 75 plus or minus, produced scratches, and on our second buy at 170. And pretty quiet trading once again. You really are the limit sell up here, the break selling against 80. Could have been short at 79.5, taking out that bar's low. Could have been short at 78.25. So could have been short 78 without pressuring yourself with our setups to 79 pretty easily. Or if you were courageous enough, you could have had split our difference. 2180, 2182 with a limit sell at 81, and the market did trade down to 68.50. You get into this area, I mean, it is just chop. First time back to the mean green line after making new lows. Can get short to retest those lows. Takes forever for those to come out, but eventually they do. So you have a little triple top here. You've got more S's and those trades pay off. But the original idea this morning was trading range. We rallied it yesterday. We would probably find sellers today because there really wasn't anything in the news. So off the bat, we were looking for a place to sell it. Turned out pretty good. Looking at the F1 screen, we've got Friday's non-farm payroll. We're kind of stuck here in no man's land. So 65 to 70 is support, 80 to 85 is resistance. We've got an inside day. It says trade it. So we sold today, finish week. We'll probably come in the morning looking for a place to get long. Even though we have B's behind us, or we think we have B's behind us. Market hasn't closed yet. So you can see that we haven't spent a lot of time below 65. So we do have news tomorrow. ADP looking at 175,000 jobs. The way these guys started cooking the books in 2012, that number could come in higher than forecast. That's Good Fridays. Chicago PMI at 55.2. That's a strong number, better than last month's. Pending home sales at up 0.6%, and I don't know where crude inventories are going to be. But the economic news, if as forecast, fundamentally and economically speaking, are positive for the stock market and not so for treasuries. The issue always becomes, is good news or is good news bad news? Okay, first sell on the assumption that we close right here is going to be 75 plus or minus. Second sell is going to be 80 plus or minus. On the buy side, we'll play for a little bit lower, 65, 67. In Globex, we'll just see what kind of a rally we get into the close. But so 2 to 3 points on our 2170 is what the market has given us so far. And then 60 to 62 for buy 2. Okay, on the note this morning, we had a sell at 31 to 132.03, and we had a buy at 17 to 21. Looking at the F1 screen, higher low, higher high. We can trade it higher, maybe. Definitely resistance at 132. Looking at the F2 screen. Got a B shape in an up market. That means long liquidation. So I don't think anything's really changed. 31 to 03, sell 1. 7 to 11, sell 2. It has a nice ring about it, doesn't it? 7 to 11. On the buy side, it's a B, maybe a little bit lower, 21, 25, and 13 to 17. ADP number probably is the market's focus, the Chicago PMI. But those calls, which turned out to be pretty accurate, were in our hot little hands at 6:45 or so this morning. Okay, on the 30-year, we thought we had a trading range market today and wanted to work the edges, and we had our first band of resistance was 72, 72.04. I had 2 opportunities to get short at 31. I don't see anything has changed, so number 1, 72, 72.04, 7 to 11, sell 1. 19 to 23, sell 2. On the buy side, we had 20 to 24 this morning as support. It was a little bit lower, so 16 to 20 is 1. So 9 to 13 is buy 1. And then 29 to 01 for buy 2. And the news focus will be the ADP number. But again, you have access to superior information right here that can make you money if you'll take the trades. What if I lose, Charles? Well, what if you lose? Next trade, right? Gotta get mentally to that state. Gold right here. Outside day, trading range. Looks like it's headed lower. The lows came late. So we have that low volume number area down there from basically 1304 to 1312 on $2 increments. And looking at the F2 screen, double distribution down. So, and you can see that the low volume number is 1307 followed by 1304. So basically 1305, give or take, is where the low volume area is, and it starts at 1311. So buy 1's going to be 10 to 12, actually 9 to 11, then 4 to 6. And on the sell zone, 18 to 20. And then 23 to 25. Crude oil, we have the APIs tonight. They'll be hoping for a draw. I haven't seen what the guesstimates are. And they really key off of tomorrow's numbers. I like the short side of the market. We came in this morning hoping to sell the 50 to 75 area, 47.50 to 75. Didn't get it. Stopped below that. We have an outside day right here, so we can trade it. A lot of it will be dependent upon what goes on tonight with the EIA numbers. So. First buy is 46, 46 and a quarter, where we were today. Then 45, 50, 45, 75 buy 2. On the sell side, 46, 75, 47. And 47 and a quarter, 47.50 for sell 2. Do like the short side better. And the euro, we like the short side of the market in the euro this morning. Thought it was headed lower based on the structure. F1, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. And new distribution lower, so 11.25 by 1. And 111 even by 2. On the sell side, we're at 48. Last rotate up was 61. So 60 to 70, sell 1. 90 to 112 even, sell 2. And we'll see how that plays tomorrow and tonight in London. Y'all have a great evening. We had fun today. We'll do it again tomorrow.